was a great match too. Chen showed that shootout doesn't have to be a problem. She played flawlessly in the shootout. Five in a row.
I must say she's impressed me more than anyone so far at this event. Beautiful cue action, beautiful, steady, smooth,
very smooth execution. I agree.
Great fundamentals.
So Naomi tried to get behind the seven on the shot, didn't manage to. Long, tough 5-6 combination. Especially tough because five ball travel towards the 10, but it might not hit the 10, will not end up with the next shot.
If it does hit the 10, there's a combo, 5-10 combo after this. Really very good.
Ending up. She played a little firm, for a nice execution, This case needs one more good shot. Replay. See the replay.
Yeah, she's in a lot of form at the moment. Brittany's gone pretty deep in the last few tournaments, hasn't she?
Top spin, probably looking to go 2 rails forward. A little fortunate, overcut the 5 ball a little bit too much. That's why she almost scratched.
Yeah,
But
7, 9 down.
She moved the 7 in the tough spot.
That's going to be the key ball now, isn't it? The key ball now. See another little safety battle. Well, this 5 ball, refuses to go.
Yeah, they've been.
I think we've seen about 10 shots on the 5 so far. I think it might disappear this time.
Might opt to play it for the same shot, bank side pocket. I do like this to top left, straight down table.
I was trying to do too much there with the cue ball.
She was trying to get on the 7
and forgot to pop the 5 ball, unfortunately. It's definitely going to go this time.
Yeah, I think it might be safe to say this. Yeah, well, she was a little straight on the 5-2, so she tried to angle going. But it's the main reason why people miss shots, not because they can't make them, because they are trying to force the angle to go somewhere, which is sometimes not even possible.
Oh, this looks good. She had been she had it into the side. Can be a safety shot again. You see one no Tim.
It's a little tricky situation. I'd like to maybe bank the 7 ball over to the short rail, to get short rail, and get the cue to the other short rail.
You could just play it onto the 8 ball and play it onto the 8 ball and move the cue ball behind the 9.
I think I like this.
She's created this. Very nice shot.
Be nice to get some coverage, but this one works. There is an opportunity here for table length bank shot. She might be able to cover up the cue ball with the 8 to the 9. Okay, she doesn't make it.
I think she just called it. It is 10 ball, so it is 10 ball. It is school shot, of course. She's gone for it. It's a bit wide.
But she played it with a good speed.
Oh yeah, just got away with that. I like this shot. Very nice. Just went for the containing safety there.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah, just creating that distance. That's what works pretty well. Of course, having a full ball snooker is most of the time more effective. But we've seen this week that creating distance puts a lot of pressure.
Go close to the side pocket. This could go close to the side pocket. This.
It's a good shot. She didn't call it.
I can't believe she hasn't called that. I mean, that was a dead cert.
But I wasn't too sure. I went straight in. I mean, eventually didn't even hit the point.
No, I went straight in. To me, it looked maybe it looks different from here.
A little unexpected.
She won't believe that. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, both ladies.
And it's the first rack, getting into it early morning.
And of course, they played each other a bunch of times as well. I do recognize this with Dutch players. I played maybe 10, 15 times. One point, just both start struggling from the beginning because good both players can play well, and there's little going on around the table. Makes it tough to focus on the real game.
Bryant?
Ooh. Wiped his feet a little bit, but she's on the board. Brittany Bryant takes the first lead of the match, 1-0.
So let's have a little chat about what's going on here at the Cambridge Hotel in Red Deer, Calgary. There's 35 bar box tables, the new Predator Apex bar box, 7 foot, and it really is getting some rave reviews from people that have been playing on it, and a lot of people are talking also about the quietness of it. And you might be thinking, what do you mean the quietness of a pool table? Well, the ball return, Karim, they actually had one open at the Predator booth yesterday to show people the inside of the table and the workings of it and the ball return system. And they've got this carpet in there that runs the balls back to the tray. And it's round about an inch thick, this carpet on a foam. And it really, I was pressing it down. You can hardly get your thumb down to the bottom of it, because it's so springy and that's what's providing the quietness. And rave reviews about the running of it as well. Right, here we go. Rack number 2. Full on. Now, there you go. Good power. Now, a bit more power and she would have made that wing ball. She's made the 4-railer. In it goes.
A little unfortunate with that 5-6. Might still be a caramel on the 6, and the 2-8 is also pretty tough.
I must say, Tim, I do prefer the straight down the middle if you've got the power.
If you can get that pop, then of course, but that's something not a lot of people practice on too. Like I can say, yes, some people don't have the physique. Like yesterday, Savannah Easton, she's 12 years old. Of course, she's not there yet to put that big pop on there, but there's other female players, they might not work on the break that much, and well, then it shows here in this tournament.
Especially the 10 ball, because there's not that many 10 ball or there wasn't that many 10 ball women's events, but now there's lots thanks to the new tour with Predator, and of course the return of the World 10 ball championships for the ladies
in Austria,
in Klagenfurt, in Jasmine Ocean's country. Hometown.
It's just next to her academy. It's a very nice place.
Beautiful venue. I haven't been yet. I'm hoping to get an invite. Hint.
Good try. So I expect her to get the 1 together with the 7. With the cue ball.
Oh, she's gone for the bank. Aggressive shot.
Well,
that's not bad.
A two-way thing. Not sure.
Well, has she left it? Has she left it? Can she see it? Can she see it? That's the point.
But wouldn't be too much trouble if she left the 1, because the 2 is pretty tied up, and The layout is not too easy.
You see her go at the bank.
Was she not trying to get behind it too?
She didn't even look at the one, so I think she was concentrating on getting that cue ball stuck behind that too. Look at that, lovely little pretty picture.
Oh.
She can't see it, can she? She can
Might
see
be
it.
a little messy.
Yeah, just a little bit of twist of right, just to get round that two. There you saw it.
Oh.
Unfortunately, too much.
And like I said, it doesn't really hurt that much that she leaves a shot on the one because the two is still tied up. So in this case, it might actually be better that she missed the one. Yeah,
it's
pretty
not
hard.
Naomi's problem now.
Yeah.
Ilu Kibaroglu has taken the first rack against Dawn Hopkins. Had Dawn in the commentary booth yesterday with me. And Christine Zlateva jumped in the booth with you yesterday. I didn't get to listen to it. How was it? I actually fell asleep. I went up to my room and had a quick nap.
Well, it was a little grind. We both agreed that both players probably can play a little better than they did. But we had fun. It was very interesting to listen to. And then I spoke afterwards with Savannah after her match. She said she was very tired.
Wow.
Long day. This is a great shot.
What problem on the two? There is no problem on the two.
Well, there's only
Look
solutions. There is no problems.
Exactly.
Well, and then still, when I look at the table sometimes, I'm like, oh man, there's a bunch of problems.
Ali Fisher having no problem. She's just gone 2-1 up in her match.
Playing safe on the 3 ball. Didn't really have any future on that 5. So decided to have Brittany do all the work for her again.
Denise Belange is in action as well. I'm just saying that because I love saying her name. And it's actually her birthday today. So happy birthday, Denise. Great fun. She actually took me to a nightclub last night. Can you believe that?
You?
Yes. I know. Granddads can still go to nightclubs. We just have to leave them a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Or recover a couple days.
Yeah.
All right. I don't really like to kick from this side just because there is no ball to get lucky behind on this side. Or you
did
can
she
just
call it? Did she call it? She did call it.
I think she did, but she still has control, but go straight in.
Well, if she can't see enough of it, as always.
Just not sure what she has. She might be able to spin the cue ball a little bit, double kiss the 6.
Get behind the 6.
Yeah, if she can double kiss it, that would be a good opportunity.
That's what she's playing. Is she going for it? No, she is going for it.
She played it
She
a little
did.
two-way maybe.
Well, she's left it.
I think if she went for it, she should have just completely focused on making it not really the two-way. Just because look at what she leaves now. This is, even if it would be safe, it's still an easy kick from the right side or the left side. But still tough to get on the 6.
Yeah, it's just a little bit tricky, this
I think I like to kick from the right side, like she's looking at now, just to have more future on the 6 ball.
Calls her extension. Yeah, I think she's thinking about that now, because she can't really. She needs to cut this a little bit, doesn't she? And I don't think she can get the angle off the side rail.
Maybe she can stand it real firm. Will get, if she plays it 2 rails, run into the 7 and still have a decent look on the 6. Can also choose to play a little soft and go 2 rails just past the 7 and cut the 6. I think that's what she's playing.
Oh, played it lovely. Get past that. Oh, and that was the
little more
problem.
firm.
That was the problem. Yeah, just hit it a little bit thick, didn't she? A little bit thinner, she'd have been okay.
Yeah, this is always the matter sometimes. It's always or just a little speed or just a little thick or thin. That's what makes the game so nice.
Here we're going airborne with Canadian Air.
Canada Air.
I flew WestJet, they were great. Oh, she has
3,
to hurry
2,
here. She's got to hurry here. She's used her extension. Oh, just in time, and it ended up costing her the.
But she made a fall.
No, she did make a foul. What was her time shot? Oh, she
she
hit the 7.
Yeah.
She hit the 7, yeah.
So either way, it was going to be a foul. And this is also something a lot of players has been struggling with this week. Just managing the time.
When was the last time we saw a time foul shot on a 6-ball?
Maybe yesterday?
Moscone Cup.
Yeah, I would rather not think about the Moscone Cup. It was disastrous. This is a pretty difficult shot. Nice cue ball, very nicely played.
Don't go awkward over the 9. She's okay, she's past it.
She played it very, very well.
Can she drag this in and hold it, or is she going to have to go across and back again?
I have a feeling she needs to play 2 rails. She has a little bit too much angle, and I wouldn't really want to have a big cut on the 8. I'd rather get a little bit more straight. So she's close on the 7, so she can put a little bit more effort on it. And
she snatched that a little bit, put in a quick one, and it cost her, once again, too much concentration on the positional side of it and not on the pot. So easy to do, isn't it, Tim? Your focus gets onto that cue ball and where it's going, and it takes your eye off the line of the shot. Now, wants a little bounce here. That's perfect.
Yeah, good angle to work with. Would have been okay to be straight as well. Now just focus on make the shot. Stun off the rail just a little bit. Don't really have to force it much. And she just got a little short.
There's Ira Lee in the background there on his phone, the inventor of the Predator Arena light. Very clever guy. Came up with these beautiful lights that we're using. And there's plenty of them here.
Yeah, very interesting product.
There's actually 50. There's 50 of them here. I just counted them all. 35 plus the booth. And then there's 14 here.
Yeah. Yeah, so I talked to him yesterday also that they got 2 options of the
15.
lights.
Sorry, yeah, go on.
There's also a remote with it that you can change the colors and the dimness, just so you can suit it perfectly to your own man cave, pool room, yeah, to whatever you want. So if you wanted a little yellowish, make it yellow, you know. Like, it's a really interesting invention, something we haven't seen before in pool materials, I think. Oh, she jumped up on this then.
I think someone's got a remote control for my brain, and they've turned that down to the lowest dimness as possible at the moment.
Yeah, she jumped up a little bit on this stem ball. Didn't really stay low, and good opportunity here for Brittany Bryant to take a 2-0 lead in this first set. Ooh.
Oh, there's a cue ball.
Oh boy.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Well, it will cost her the rack. Wow.
Yeah, she hit that a little thick, like you could see. It did wipe its feet, the 10 ball.
Yeah,
and that's how
why
she made
scratched.
the angle to scratch too. If she hit it thin, she wasn't even going to be close to the side. Yeah, so you can see she's not really comfortable yet. She missed a couple shots. Brittany Bryant from Calif, Ontario. The bombshell. Current WPBA ranking, 2nd. So she knows how to play, but she's struggling a little bit until now.
Okuda on the outside table, 3-0 up against Williams. Ali Fisher now has taken a 3-1 lead in her match. Kibaroglu is 2-0 ahead of Dawn Hopkins. And that's all the matches going on at the moment. And then by the end of today, we will know who our top 16 are. It will be 8 from the winner's side and 8 from the one-loss side. And then there'll be a random draw. And we'll be...
So let's see, let's check this breakout.
Yeah. Oh yes, here we go.
We've heard spectacular things. Little Roberto Gomez style. Okay, doesn't really break soft. Lost the cue ball a little bit. But there was a little
pop.
Well, she got,
Yeah,
a
a little
pop. It was
pop.
there, yeah.
A mini pop.
A mini pop. I think if she hit the ball straight in the face, the 6 would get close. But it's always if. And
nice start here. A little bit awkward, I suppose, the first one to get to the 2. And then I think the 3 goes in the side, Tim. Does it?
I think it does. But still in a couple awkward spots to work with.
Jerry's stuck out there in the background.
She might be able to place the cue ball just next to the 3. Leave herself a little long on the 2. Don't really do too much. Just play 2 rails.
A bit strong.
It did slide a little bit.
That's
Cue ball
okay,
to
that's
stop.
perfect.
That worked well. And now if she can go maybe in between the 5 and the 8 for the 3 in the side or the corner pocket. She might be drawing around, playing 2 rails. Long rail, short rail, but needs more speed.
Yeah, needs a
Like to be
bounce.
close on that 3.
Yeah, this goes down into this bottom right. Nice little stun off the side rail out for the 4. Stop shot for the 5. Stop shot for the 6.
Yeah,
It's easy, Tim, isn't it, sitting here?
yeah, for sure. But still some traveling to do. This is not an easy positional shot. She has a little angle, so it's not like she can just leave this for the corner pocket. See, was tough. Had a little bit more angle. Does it go to this down right corner? If it does,
We'll
she
soon
doesn't
know.
really look like it does.
Don't think so. Surprised she played it like that, to be honest.
She could have maybe played it with more speed to shoot the 4 in the same side pocket. That might have been a little more free option.
She's still looking at it though, perhaps it does go. I think it's one of them shots, it's easiest if you're behind it dead straight. It's just when you're cutting it a little bit. Yeah, she's missed it. But she's got away with it.
You see the replay. Yeah, she was making sure it wouldn't go into the 7. That's how people usually miss when they just have half a pocket. And I think she can cut this 4 real thin. Getting the cue ball back where it is right now. Doubling up with the 8 and the 10-7. Nice little finesse shot. Does she get behind the 8?
Don't kiss the 8.
No. She didn't get there, leaving Brittany the same shot. Maybe she left Brittany the bank shot. Not sure how much she can see of this 4 ball. If she can hit it full in the face. Because there's a big reward with the 5 ball being close to the 4. But it looks like she's playing the safety. Cutting the 4, get behind the 8.
Oh, she's overhit this, she might get behind
Maybe
the 5.
get behind the 5, that would be bonus, but she wasn't trying this.
No.
But it worked out.
Will we see the jump cue?
No, I don't like the jump cue.
No.
Not here. It's a little close to the 5 ball. I like to maybe kick 2 rails. The top, short rail, long rail, and then kick towards the 10-7. Just because there's so many balls, you maybe get lucky to get behind them. If you kick this way, the 4 ball's going to an open space, so there's a chance to leave it in the open.
Well, it's a good hit. She needs a bit of luck now. Is she going to get it? Well, it doesn't go. It goes. Look, it comes between the 7-10.
Yeah, it's amazing how it found the gap there. And another challenge, a little challenge for Brittany Bryant here. If she can hold that cue ball in the center of the table, that would be nice. But it's a little fragile hit. Jacking up the cue ball. Soft draw stroke.
Nice. Really controlled that well, didn't she? That was a gorgeous shot.
And now, from here, Needs to build up nicely to that 7 ball. If she gets the wrong angle on the 7, it might be a little problem to get nicely on the 8. So
this is nice, just a little draw shot again for the 7 into the bottom right hand corner.
She might be able to slow roll the 6 to still hold the cue ball. Oh, she stunned it a little bit. Just in
perfect.
Yeah, well.
I'm sure her heart was in her mouth for a couple of seconds there.
But she has the correct angle on the 7. If she can get to the center of the table here, then she's good to go. Oh, she played this a little soft. Still okay though, she still has a shot on the 8. But if she got straight on the 8, it would have been 2 easy shots in the 10.
Yeah.
So still a little work.
Stop again.
Might choose to play this to the center of the table.
Do you know what I like? Just that she's really getting through the ball now, Tim. Really grabbing hold of that cue ball and getting it to do exactly what it's supposed to do where she's hitting it.
You can see she really likes to stun the cue ball a little bit.
Yeah.
Little draw here and there. All right, 2-1 coming for Brittany Bryant, taking the lead. And we'll be back after a short break. Welcome back to the Cambridge Red Deer Hotel here in Canada, where Brittany Bryant is about to break the next rack, with the score being 2-1 for her against fellow Canadian Naomi Williams.
Yeah, it's a good, we were talking about this during the break. You came up with the exact right description. This match, it's a battle, and it's an interesting battle, isn't it? Two that don't really want to give the other anything. It's intriguing.
Yeah, you can feel there's some history between the two. So here we go, nice square hit, but just not enough stroke in it for my feeling. Just feels like a real short little hit. And pretty wide open layout here. But stuck on the rail for the 1 and has to leave herself a longer 2 ball. But as long as she has the right angle like she does now. She left herself a great angle to work with, going to the center of the table for the 3-ball.
Hello, Kibaroglu is just taken the first set against Dawn Hopkins, 4-0. Early Fisher on the hill in her second round match as well. Also on the one-loss side.
Very nice angle here on the 3-ball. Just, yeah, not everybody is as tall. That's why she's using the bridge, so that's a little less nicely for her to cue, but she can play this 3 rails forward, playing the 4-ball on the side. Do like that, so you can just have the cue ball freely. Just make sure you have a nice long stroke. Cannot really get too far on this 4, only too short.
When I was commentating with Ali Fisher yesterday, she said something really interesting, and it was, well, she said a lot of things very interesting, of course, but one thing she did say was let the cue ball go in the direction it wants to go, rather than trying to work it to do something that's not natural, you know. Like in that case, just run the cue ball, let it run round the angles, you know. Don't try and draw it or stun it into a position where you're trying to make it go there.
Look for natural.
Let it go where, yeah, exactly. Let it go where it wants to go.
Yeah, she didn't really put a lot of spin on there, so that's why she didn't really travel the 3 wheels I expected, but it works. She still has a shot on the 4, and
she jumped up on that, but she made it okay.
Bit. Still has a okay angle to do stuff with. Just didn't expect her to hit the 4 that hard. She kind of
really
pounded
did.
The ball.
Punched it, didn't she?
She can still make this and maybe travel in between the 9 and the 7, hit the rail and come back out. But this is a little finesse shot.
How about a little carom onto the
4
9?
Seconds. 2.
Little carom onto the 9. Look, oh, she's ended up rushing it. Heard the shot clock, and it can. I mean, you've played with the shot clock, Tim. How is it? Does it change your game?
It used to change my game a lot. I think you need a lot of experience too with the shot clock, because at one point you will understand that, okay, this is a shot, I just need a little bit more time. You call the shot, like the extension, beforehand. I seen Alison Fisher did this yesterday, where she had 20 seconds left and she already called the extension just because she knew this was the key shot. And that's what some players, they don't really realize yet, that they don't look at the shot and go, okay, this is the most important shot of the game, or I need a little bit more work on this. How much time do I have? Okay, extension. They don't really realize about the time. Then, yeah, you can see how they get stressed when the beeper goes off. I used to start to play extremely fast because I knew in the back of my mind there was a shot clock. Now I try to relax and I tell myself, hey, if you need a little bit more time somewhere, just take the extension early. That's what I tell myself, and that calms me down. And
there's something that Josh Filler does as well. He always, if he hasn't used his extension, he always uses it on the 9 ball or the 8 ball, you know.
Yeah, just to settle down.
Just to settle down, exactly. No rushing, no need to hear the shot clock even. Take your time. So Brittany taking this on.
It's a tough shot. Travel 3 rails around. It's a little,
no pace, I
short.
don't think.
Doesn't want to get behind the 9.
Oh.
Hey.
Well, either too short or too long.
Yeah, I think I would have liked to maybe play this 4 rails. Always make sure you hit the long rail. So in this case, you can never get behind the 9. Here you see the replay. She hit it a little bit too thick. That's why she ended up short. But if she played maybe a third longer on this shot, she would have always at least seen the 7.
Watch that hair, Brittany. We are playing all ball fouls, and if her hair touches a ball, it is a foul.
A pretty good hit here. Didn't really leave an easy shot. At least left the cue ball on the rail. The good thing about if Naomi can make the 7 in the side, looks like it's going to be guaranteed position for the 8.
Just get the pace right.
Ooh,
this looks good to me.
A little bit on this, but
don't go straight. That's the only thing she doesn't. Well, it's not even too bad if it does finish straight, but she'd like to get closer to the 9 as possible.
I like it. She's got a small angle. She can work around 2 rails. Go to the center of the table. She hit this a little short.
Playing it in the side, that's okay.
Still got there. It looked a little slow to me, but she got there now.
Absolutely perfect in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, at the end it worked out great.
We're going 2-2, guys. We've got a match on our hands.
But she has to stay low. Don't move on the shot.
Yeah, if anything, that has been a problem, hasn't it? Just jumping up a little bit.
She does get snappy a little bit on this 10 ball too. She does have this short and then punch the ball a lot, and then her whole body gets so tense. You can just see her sometimes like this little twitch when she hits the ball. So if she can just open up just a little bit longer stroke and then hit the ball, would make stuff a lot more natural, and she can maybe relax a little bit more too. But she's still in it. It's 2 each.
Well, if you've got some spare time, guys and girls out there, this is the second day of 4, and on Saturday we'll have our 2 semi-finals for you and the final. Final will be 3 p.m. local time on Saturday afternoon. I mentioned the 35 bar box tables that we have, and they're here because we also have the Western Canadian Championships going on at the same time, the CSI BCA League Championships. About 400 people here for that. So it's looking good. Here we go. Is that big break again? Now,
like you see, she does get the balls to do a little bit more than some other women. But yeah, then still not that much results from the center of the table. Nice gut shot there from Brittany, but didn't really have much future after making the 1. So I expect her to play safe on this. I'm not sure if it goes to that corner pocket where the 6 is. If it does, this might be a small opportunity, but
I think she's lining up to take this on, you know. This is one of them matches when no one wants to really take too many chances. They just want to. Neither wants to lose this, do they? You can tell.
Is she attacking here? Looked like it.
And there is the, there's the little cushion of knowing that if you do lose this match, you're not out of it. It is double elimination, of course. This is a winner's side match.
But I'm sure they'd rather not lose. And she got a little fortunate, missing the 2 ball and still leaving a pretty difficult shot. I don't really think Brittany can thin the 2 and get the cue ball up table. I would be surprised if she can miss that 6 and 9 ball. She might be able to squeak it just past by. Yeah. But still a good contact. The 2 didn't leak out, so it's a more conservative way. Maybe a nice safety behind the 10. Here you go. I would have probably liked to do a little bit more, maybe play the same way, but get behind the 6 ball. And Brittany might have the rail first. There's 2. She can squeak by that 10 ball. I think it does.
Yeah, this is going to... Nice shot. Nicely on the 3 as well.
And
Judged the pace
especially the
beautifully.
shape.
Yeah.
Very good speed. Was very easy to get behind the 7.
Couple of updates for you guys. Ali Fisher has taken the first set 4-1 against Stephanie Mitchell. Tamami Okuda has won her first set 4-1 against Susan Williams. Denise Belange is level at 2-2 with Kathy Metzinger. Veronica Menard 2-1 down to Jana Montour. So you're up to date, guys.
Yeah, and Brittany left herself a little angle on the 4. Probably choosing to play 2 rails on this. The squeak bite at 8.
Oh, this is nice. Nice control.
Nice speed, especially the speed is very good on this. She didn't really get where she wanted to be on the 4, but it's a good recovery shot, and you can see
Just a stop shot here, isn't it?
the bad thing about the stop shot is she might run into the 10 ball with this angle if she goes for the 6 ball after. So she would have liked to be a little bit more straight. That's why she went up table a little bit more.
Yeah.
Don't want to interfere with the other balls if they're all spread nicely.
Yeah, that's a big no-no, isn't it? Don't move balls unless you really, really have to. Don't collide with anything.
Yeah, here just a stop shot. Now,
Bit of work to do here though, Tim.
this is not easy at all. These side pockets has shown us that they're pretty tight at times, and especially playing with some speed.
You're going to put a touch of right English on this to just persuade the ball up towards the 8?
Yeah, there's 2 ways. She can play this with a lot of inside and soft, leaving herself on the left side of the 8. Some players like more topspin and
that's
go
what's
to the other
caused her
side
to
of
miss
the
it.
8.
It's
So
caused her to miss it. That English just deviates the cue ball slightly. And this is a horrid little shot to have to play this one.
the nerves are slowly coming in this first set. They both know this is an important game to get on the hill first. This is not an easy shot at all. I might choose to just make the 7 and leave myself long on the 8. Don't do too much. Don't go put all that spin on there. Ooh, she jumped
yes,
up, but it
good
went
shot.
in.
And that's again we see her jumping, Tim.
Yeah. I think if she stayed low, the 7 would go way more easy. Here we see it again. The moment she hit it, it was a little snappy, but it still dropped. And now in control on the 8. She
Finished lovely on it, isn't she?
pretty good, yeah. Little top left, not too much. Just want to get close to the side pocket. She executed this one way better than the last one.
Yeah, nice draw shot here now. Now stay down on this one.
Yeah, just low left. Travel to the first or second diamond on the long rail. Don't overdo it. I'd rather have a little more difficult cut shot than I scratch. Ooh, and she
Nice
hit
shot.
this a little bit.
Oh, is it going to go? It hasn't gone. Oh dear, bank it.
And this is an important shot.
Who's going to go first to the hill, Tim?
I would bank this. I think you're so close. And it's go time. Try to play with the right speed in case you miss it. Maybe get a little tough shot for Brittany.
Yeah, maybe she can get it, if she misses it, to go across to the centre of that top rail there. And although it's pretty close in national championships, 14 for Brittany and 13 for Naomi, they're actually, there's quite a big gap between them on the world rankings at the moment. Number 2 Brittany is, and number 26 is Naomi's current world ranking.
Yeah, called the extension. There's 10 seconds left.
Didn't ever look comfortable on that. She looked very shaky. The rest.
What did she do with the speed? Speed is nice.
I don't know if you noticed that the bridge head looked like it was moving. She was a little bit nervous and a little bit snatchy as well. Struggled to get the rest out of the way quick enough as well.
Kind of worked out.
You've got
Brittany
to bank
might
this.
have to.
She'll bank this, surely.
Well, she might. It's looking like she's playing the safe. She might choose to bank it to the side and leaving the cue ball close to the short rail, but it looked like she was going to play safe on this.
She is.
She did, and that's okay though. She's putting some pressure on.
There's the indication of what it means, right?
Yeah.
Normally, maybe in another match, she'd have just gone for the bank there.
Yes, you can see now she's not feeling too well, and then experience comes up.
But I'll tell you what, if Naomi makes the bank here now, I wonder if Brittany will regret playing that safety, because I thought an attacking shot there would have been to go for the bank. But I'm talking as a non-pool player, of course. But she went for it again.
She didn't hit it bad, but now the speed was very off.
Maybe Brittany was trying to coax her into going for the bank. You know, that could have been the plan as well.
If you've seen your opponent go for the bank the shot before,
she missed it,
really
yeah.
Work out that well, then she did way off the percentages nicely, and she takes the lead, 3-2. This opening set here, day 2, the Predator Women Open.
Yeah, lovely little town we're in here, Red Deer. Population only about 105,000, so but it's a nice, quaint little place, and there's lots of places very nearby to go and visit. I can't wait. I'm going to go and do some travelling, Tim, when this is over. I'm going to go to Lake Louise and Moraine and eat some poutine, I've been told, to eat some poutine. It's potatoes with gravy and cheese, blocks of cheese that melt slowly into the fries.
Sounds good.
Making myself hungry.
Yeah, don't make me hungry.
Here we go then. Brittany breaking on the hill. This to win the first set. Decent break again. 2-ball threatened, but it's dry.
Just like I said earlier, she does really have a short kind of punchy break. So she doesn't really stroke the ball or put a lot of speed into the balls.
Yeah, the power comes from that follow through.
I'm really surprised that she didn't really change to the side yet. She's been trying for a while and not with success. And everybody always hits a small gear when they start making balls on the break. They get a little confidence and then they get loose. And yeah, we haven't really seen this kind of Brittany yet.
Yeah, if you're a tennis, oh dear, if you're a tennis player, then you've always got your coach there watching you and giving you some little signals and maybe having a little chat in between sets or whatever and telling you what you're doing wrong. You know, maybe change this, maybe do that. Is that something that you see very often? I mean, I know Pia Philo is very well known for giving her husband Joshua a little bit of encouragement and even coaching.
Well,
from time to time.
We've seen Robbie Capito yesterday. He was in the booth with us, and then Chen took a timeout, and he said, well, you know, I have to leave now. And I said, why? He said, well, I'm supposed to at least help her if I can. I said, okay, go. So it does happen, but not all the time. Some players are there alone, and some players do like it better when they're alone out there. And other players like when they have a lot of people that they know. It's a little preference. We've seen an unexpected miss from Naomi Williams. And
that's a nice stroke. Played that very nicely. I like that.
We'll see what she's going to do with that 7-8. This is definitely the biggest problem on the table.
It goes in the side though, Tim, doesn't it? So,
but it's a long way to travel from that 6 ball, so she needs to address this 4 nicely. Maybe get to the center of the table from the
yeah,
5
played that
ball. Good
beautifully as
angle.
well.
Because if she can get close to the, to the kitchen, leave herself a nice angle on the 6, so at least she can get close to the 7.
I think she just had a look to see if it went past the 10. I don't think it does though, so she's going to have to play.
She might leave herself the other angle and travel 2 rails, but then she will not really get straight on the 7, which I would like on these side pockets.
She's definitely going to be coming towards it. Don't hit this too thick. Sorry, don't pot this too thick, Tim.
Oh, you need some speed. She might be possible to still play this 1 rail because she got a little straight, so that would be nice. No, she's stunning the ball.
She's going round, yeah.
Maybe 4 rails, going all around the corners, and then.
Has she played this well?
Rails.
Has she played this well?
She got there, but
This
would
is
have guessed
horrible.
if she played the 4 rails, then she would get off the rail.
This is a horrible shot, isn't it?
Yeah, these are not my favorite shots.
Acute angle near the rail. It's one of them touchy little shots. Looks nasty from this angle, and that's the view Brittany's got as well. Just needs to stroke it in. Oh, played it beautifully.
Wow.
Great shot, Brittany.
Under the gun. There was some pressure on this. Now she's in a favorable spot to take the first set. Just a little draw. Still okay. She was trying to get straight to the side pocket. In this case, I'm shooting towards the corner pocket.
Yeah.
Just follow the cue ball. Nice solid stroke. You can use the long reel just to catch the cue ball a little bit.
She's called the bombshell, but hasn't
She's
really
cutting to
lit
the side, and this is not easy. I don't like this, but she does.
well did she play that?
It's a good shot. Not my favorite, but she did it, and this 10 ball to claim the first set.
The bombshell has lit the fuse.
She's got it. First set for Brittany Bryant. And we'll be back after a short break. Stay with us. And we're back here with Brittany Bryant leading Naomi Williams, both from Canada, 1-0 in sets. Starting the second set at the Predator Canada Open. Here we go, still breaking from the center, and now maybe a little better result. And not leaving Naomi an easy starter. You see the 4-ball barely making it. Or barely not making it, to be precise. And the edge, and she's calling the 4-ball here. I'm not sure if I would like that. I see a nice safety opportunity here behind the 3. With the 1 going towards a short rail.
I think she's going for this.
But she is trying, she called a 4-ball.
Yeah.
Thin contact. Not sure if it really went. She was so close in that 1. And now she's letting Brittany off the hook a little bit. She played a pretty tight first set, and now to start the second set so loose.
Yeah, that was a bit speculative, to say the least. Just to let you know about a match coming up at 2 o'clock on our second stream table. Kelly Fisher will be playing against Kristina Zleteva. That's 2 p.m. Calgary time, and it will be on Q Sports Live. So on YouTube, Q Sports Live. Kelly Fisher versus Kristina Zleteva. And we, of course, have 5 more matches today for you. Midday, 2 p.m, and then 5, 7, and 9. A little bit of toing and froing on this 1 ball, but Brittany has a shot at it now. How does she get to that 2, Tim?
Yeah, I don't really see an easy route on this. She might be able to leave the cue ball in the center of the table and bank the 2 ball into the 4 if she really wants to go aggressive. But I think she played it this way to play a nice safety behind the 7.
Yeah.
And even if she can get that 2 ball even close to that 5-10, it would block a lot of kick shots as well. Doesn't want to leave it in the open.
Yeah, needs to get this really glued to the back of that 7.
She's playing this with a little stop shot. I'm not sure if I like it that way.
Well, she certainly moved all the balls.
Oh, she doesn't want to make the 5. Ooh.
Yeah, if she did, she'd have been in big trouble herself. She would have hooked herself.
Well, and this way, just the 2 and the 6 are a little tricky. But with the ball in hand, I guess she can solve that. The 8 and the 10 are still a little strange.
Yeah, 3 rails here. Short, long,
Yeah,
short.
let's see if she plays 3 or 2 rails. 3 seconds left. 3 rails.
Oh,
and
lovely
great
shot.
contact.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot.
Good speed too. Didn't really try to force a cue ball. Just very nicely controlled kick shot there from Naomi Williams. Is she going for the 5 ball maybe? Or
She earned that sip of water. That was a great shot, that kick.
I like to maybe stick the cue ball behind the 6. Don't do too much. Soft little 1 rail behind the 6. Oh, she hit that a little bit on the thin side. That's how she ran into the 6. She really needed a pretty thick contact.
I'm wondering, is she going to play this, Tim?
She might take another
bank it
go
into
at
the
this.
side, yeah. I think it's on.
If she can
3 ball
play
close
this and
by.
get the cue ball towards the short rail, it's a little two-way also.
Off the 7.
Oh. But she knew if she left the cue ball at least close to that short rail, there was always going to be distance.
Yeah, it's a good chance now for Brittany to really let the stroke out, put a really nice stroke on this.
Well, this is a difficult shot. She can either try to draw the cue ball in, just past the side pocket, or she can choose to play it with 4 stop spin.
Yeah, I like going top here. This is one of them, if you make it, it makes you feel great.
I think I might just stop the cue ball there and cut the longer
Oh,
three
look at
ball
this,
in.
look at this.
But yeah, this is a little jelly roll.
I was on about letting the stroke out. She's had a stroke of luck there. Out comes the little stick. Are you calling anything here, Tim, or are you just going to... Maybe call the 5. Yeah,
I like the 5. I was thinking maybe call the 3 ball. The problem with that is when you make the 3, the cue ball is always staying behind that 6, 8, 10 area. I don't really want to be there. So I think I would call the 5 ball. Low left. Go rail first into the 5. Then at least you can or have a big chance of seeing the 2 ball after.
It was a decent hit, not the hit she wanted, but at least she's hit it and she's got it safe. She's left her bank on here though, but I'm pretty sure Brittany will take on. There you see it.
Yeah, put some left spin on there.
Just caught it
Nice
a little bit
little
thin.
Slow motion review.
Now, can she stun this behind the 9 and down for the 3? I think she can, Tim.
She's got a nice angle to play this with stun. Stun just a hair of right to open the 2 ball up from the rail. And then, like this.
Perfect, absolutely
it's
perfect.
A great shot. Doesn't want to get straight. I think she might have a mini angle on the 3. I'm looking forward to see this 3 ball.
Yeah, I mean,
Need
look
a big stroke
look
on
where the
this.
4 is. It's
yeah, but I'd like to be a little closer.
can't fail
Maybe
to get
she
on
can
it, Tim.
stun the ball over.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, so she had a mini angle to work with, so shows how well she played the bank shot. And from here, still has to be cautious with the 8-10. I'm not really sure if the 8 goes from every angle, so I think that's what she was looking into.
You get the feeling that she's starting to feel it a little bit better now, getting that arm a little bit looser, looking a bit more fluent, you know.
Yeah, and the day is still early too. It's her first matches, and yeah, well, I know a bunch of players that usually play pretty bad the first match. And then when they get going, they could beat anybody. It's a miracle sometimes, but she might be one of those. And now I'm curious to see, is she opting to run into the 10-8? Just soft? No. Because there was not much she could do wrong, but she would open up the balls nicely.
Yeah, I think she's missed an opportunity there, to be honest. She might live to regret that decision in a couple of shots' time.
Oh, unless our view is a little strange and the 8 does go, but it looks a little tight to me. If you look like this, not sure if you can always make it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good decision, but has it gone wrong?
I think it worked well. No, I don't think she can make the 7. This is why I would have liked to shoot from the 5 ball, because you always had the 6 ball as a backup. In this case, going into the 8 and the 10, yeah, there was no guarantee to be on the 7. So a little percentage mistake. Can still play a good safety here if she can hit it thin. Or does it still go? It looked like it didn't go.
I don't think it does.
No.
Oh, and she's caught the 9.
She tried to go around the 9 ball there, and
Are you shooting at this one? I think you got to.
I think you can cut the 7.
Yeah. Yeah, she could done with a little bit of English just to swing the cue ball wider.
You don't have
there.
to. You can always find a nice different move to just gain control over the game. Like she can bank over the 7 and get the cue ball in the top left corner behind the 8 and the 10.
She's swinging for it.
But some players like to have a go when they are getting opportunities like this.
Oh, she's overdone it. Jumped
But
up again.
That's okay.
Yeah, hit them. She missed it on the pro side, as they say. You don't
I
want to miss
agree.
them thick, do you?
And here
Bank.
there is a bank. She's shooting the bank, that's what I wonder. She didn't call it.
No.
I think she's thinning the 7 on the left side, bringing the cue ball all the way back behind the 10. Ooh, she hit this great. I've seen her play this shot a couple times. She is in good control on this shot. Very nice safety shot here from Brittany Bryant.
On the outer table, Ali Fisher, 1 set up and 2-1 up in the second set. She's going to hurry. She needs to hurry. Well,
And I'm pretty sure she
won't have
didn't
called
call that.
And I think she's going to be going again here. Yeah, I don't want that one. You can have that one. So the jump cue out again. We've got a great view of this.
Oh, is she making the 8 again?
Wow.
No.
Well, if she did, I don't think Brittany was putting her back in. So a chance to take the opening rack of this second set. 1 set up.
Here we see the replay. Just barely got over the 10, but didn't aim the right spot.
Man, just caught the edge of that pocket there, which kept
nice
the 8 ball
opportunity.
there.
Just play this with a little right, crossover for the 9 ball in the left side pocket. Good choice. Some players like to draw the cue ball back out and then lose the cue ball again. This one is pretty controlled. And now she can choose to roll this in and leave a little longer 10 ball. Or when she feels confident, she can just choose to go use the short rail and come back down. This is a little preference. I think she played this nicely, good speed. I think she's getting pretty comfortable in the arena.
Yeah, I think her opponent's helping her a little bit as well. Yeah, beautiful shot. So she does take the first rack here. Now, this is quite a nice little fact here, Tim. We're at the Women's Canadian Open tournament, of course.
But we gotta go to the break first, Mark. And we're back here at the Cambridge Red Deer Hotel, Canada Open. Both players took a little time out to regain a little focus. Brittany Bryant here to break. On her way, taking the set. First time she made this ball on the side. Put maybe a little bit more stroke in there. I think she did. Let's see. A little bit longer stroke.
Yeah,
not much. And
not much.
this is still a interesting shot. I would like to play the safety behind the 5. Just hit the left side of the 1. She might bank this position.
I mean, when you're talking about the break, obviously everyone focuses on Shane. He's got everyone knows he's got a great break, but the one I love to watch breaking, especially 10 ball, is Fedor Gorst. I don't think anyone breaks better than him, honestly, more consistently. Longer stroke, smoother stroke, doesn't really jump up so much.
I think everybody has their own style of breaking, and I think that's very interesting to see. Like Shane, he does really put a lot of effort in that cue ball with more bigger results, but then Fedor is always stable and consistent. So
I think Jasmine Ocean has got one of the best breaks as well. I
yeah.
love watching
yeah,
her
she
break.
breaks good, yeah. And this is a nice distance kick shot from Williams.
And Jasmine's, she's a slim girl. She's not that big. It just shows you it is in the timing and the stroke. It's not about muscle and
No, but she has a big swing too. Some players only have a real short technique. They're not really capable of making that opening in the back. And this is a pretty good safety shot here from Bryant. Still a good opportunity for Williams here to resave her if she can kick 1 rail into the 1 ball, sending the 1 ball, I would say from the other side, kicking over the short rail. That's what I like. And then the cue ball can go in between the 2 and the 8. It would be a good opportunity. She called the corner pocket, but I would not even consider calling it.
Wouldn't
as
be
the
playing
1
that
wouldn't
hard.
be close,
No.
not that hard.
No.
So,
Oh, she's fouled
on the
called a
9 ball,
foul
I
on
think.
herself. Here we're going to see, just watch the cue on the 9. There you see, there, just moved. She felt it, probably heard it as well with the
carbon on
carbon.
the 9 ball, yeah. And interesting to see what Brittany's playing. She was considering shooting it to the top corner.
Step to the side, is she, or is she going to draw back? Oh, she's the wrong side of this.
Just in time.
Ended up rushing it again.
But I would have liked to shoot it towards the top corner just because then she had the other angle to go to the 3 ball, or at least closer to straight. I think she's playing another safety here.
Yeah.
And this is a good one.
That's
Covering the top long rail.
Yep, turning the screw now. No mercy shown there. Yeah, nice, good choice. Didn't get on the 2 properly. Didn't risk anything. Keep the pressure on.
Yeah, it was very important for her to get close to the 8. Because now Williams has a pretty tough task, kicking from the short rail. She hit that pretty good. And
hard not to leave.
does she have a good result?
Well, could have been worse.
But she might have left a 2-3 combination pretty straight. Here we see the replay. This one was not that easy. Bunch of times people try to kick it like this and they hit the point of the side pocket too, so there is some struggles.
Behind the 7 here. Don't hit the 7. Oh, she's left a chance.
She barely hit the rail too. But not an easy starter. I know a lot of players that play safe on shots like this, just because if you go for the shot and miss it, there's a big sellout always. but we've seen Naomi play pretty attacking until now.
Here we are in the arena at the Cambridge Hotel in Red Deer, Calgary. Lovely arena. There's some of our sponsors around. Look, Alpha Coin, Kamui, Q Sports Live, Q Sports International, of course, Predator.
Jam up, barrel.
Yeah, and if you look on Brittany's shirt, not just on the back by her ponytail, you'll see JU, that's Jam Up, doing big things in the t-shirt world at the moment. They are the official CSI shirt sponsor as well, and Predator.
Nice little draw shot here from Brittany. Nice control over the cue ball. You can really see she's feeling more confident in this second set. Getting a little bit more breathing space and it's focusing a lot more on getting nice angles and getting in that rhythm a little bit.
You saw the Alpha Coin cryptocurrency there. Are you into a bit of Bitcoin, a bit of cryptocurrency? You're spending all your guilders on that? Are you doing a bit of investment?
Maybe a little bit, but not too much crazy stuff.
I think you're euros now, aren't you? Not guilders. I remember. See, I'm that old.
Yeah, guilders is kind of old. Yeah, we're into euros, but no, it's interesting to invest, but for a pool player as me, I can use my money on different stuff then.
So nicely on the 7 here, perfect angle. Get back to the centre of the table again for the 8.
I can't afford to be straight on the 8, so needs to focus on getting an angle. And
she's gone a little bit far for that.
This was what I was afraid about. Didn't really want to get straight, and I think she's as straight as you can get.
Yeah, Brittany's trying to laugh it off. I'm sure she's not feeling very happy inside.
Oh no.
Maybe put a big stroke on it and draw back for the bank on the 9 ball. That's one option.
The other option is just roll the ball in. Maybe she can cheese the pocket, but yeah, not forgiveness.
Oh, that's okay. Giving herself a shot at it. This is a Sky Woodward special, this. One of his favourite shots. The cut down the rail.
Well, in this case, I would say just don't do too much. Don't go put left, low, right. Just make the ball. We'll see later.
Beautiful, beautiful shot. Little bounce off the rail, and this is okay. So this then, to extend the lead. As we watch the replay.
Very nicely.
Perfect. Never touched the sides, Tim.
No, never touched the long rail. Very clean pot. Now this stand ball for a 2-0 lead in the second set.
Oh, she let up on that. You know, shots like that can change a match completely. She's looking at 2-0. Now, probably going to be 1-1.
Well, I have to say, she did play the cue ball a little bit too. So
yeah, cue
it's
ball's
still
got
not
a
a
little bit, yeah.
gimme on this stand ball.
Yeah, I just noticed the cue
But
ball
still,
did go safe.
an opportunity is an opportunity. And for Naomi to be back at the table, even though she probably did not expect to be at the table, is already a win.
Yeah, it's a free shot, right? One
Yeah.
she didn't expect. Well, she's missed it.
She jumped up a little bit again on this shot, and now quite straight shot here on the stand ball, but the cue ball is on the rail.
If we were speaking about coaches earlier on, if I'm Naomi's coach now, I will be signalling into her somehow, keep your head down, concentrate on that, because it has cost us several shots today, Tim.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice
beautifully
execution.
stroked in it goes. Doubled their lead, halfway to paradise, and a place in the top 16. Yes, I was going to tell you a little fact, wasn't I?
Yeah.
What was I going to tell? Oh yes, we're playing the Canadian Women's Open, of course. Now, Red Deer, this isn't just entertainment, this is education as well, Tim, all right? Red Deer had the first court case in Canada which included female jurors. So that's another claim to fame. And not only that, Red Deer's official cookie is the caramel surprise. Have you had one of them yet?
Oh, but I have to try. That sounds pretty good, actually. I might have to try that.
I've had
Not
a few.
too much.
I've had a few surprises, but I haven't had a caramel one.
Well,
I'm
not sure if my gym coach will allow me to eat too many of those cookies, but
do you have a gym coach?
I might be.
I was going to say you're looking a little bit trim at the moment.
I'm starting to work out a little bit more because everybody starts calling me fat. So
you're turning into Joey Gray.
Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of style, you know. That's my thing.
Well,
all right, let's go back.
Yeah, we're a bug.
All right, the same break, but no nice reward. She did move a little bit to the side, but the 9-ball just does not get enough speed if you don't hit it straight in the face on that one. So she really needs to focus on having that square hit.
Table looking a little bit messy. 5-ball a little bit difficult to get on as well. But be on the 2 if she makes this, and she is on the 2. This is a great start. Giving her an angle or dead straight is okay. Can she just draw straight back off this, Tim, to the rail? I didn't quite see the end result. No. She's underhit it.
Yeah, she was trying to put some stun right on there, and it looked like at the end she put her tip a little bit up. So it looked like she went forward and then put the right spin. And it was a little strange hit on that cue ball, and I think she might still have that little
rail first
thin contact. She was going to run into the 4 as well, so yeah, a little messy. Ended up a little conservative save, but I expect Naomi to be safe here behind the 5, 6, 7. Here we see it again. Yeah, like I said, very nice shot. Blocking the top rail almost. I mean, where Naomi was pointing at the rail, there's no way she can kick it that way. And this is a little trap. She might be able to just get past the side pocket with some right spin to open up. Or she's just, which I also like, put the 5 and the 6 together. Don't really do much. I'm not sure what she's looking at, but she has a couple seconds left. She still had the extension. Only 1 per player per rack. No, she's kicking using that top rail. Probably needs a little right spin.
Wow.
She didn't really put that much juice on there. And
yeah, and you know, she moved, which means the tip moves as well. So you're not.
She hit it quite firm too, so it will only shorten on her. I mean, she could not really use to have the cue ball shorten up on her as well.
A little bit too strong as well, Tim, to allow the spin to take.
So and from here, the 4-ball is positioned nicely. If she can travel 2 rails towards the 5, then it's just all about the line and not really about the speed. So if she just can focus on having it going close around the corners. Yeah, she might also choose to play 1 rail, but then she really needs to have a right line. It's easier to get behind the 6-ball like this. She's looking like it does go, so good shot. From here she can just stun in between the 6 and the 7 and get comfortable. This game to get on the hill for Brittany Bryant. Little wobbly there.
Wiped its feet. Some say that's going in cleanly.
So just a little roll shot. Leaving herself a little angle to work with. different options she has here. She can choose to just stun off the rail and shoot the 8 in the same corner pocket. Some players like to just play this with a little top left and shoot the 8 in the side pocket. It's a little preference. I think she will just stun this. She likes to stun the ball. We've seen her play this a lot.
Alison Fisher went through. Has another game to play today to get to the last 16.
Little interesting shot here too. Some players, there's always two ways to the story. She can stun over to the long rail and shoot the 9 in the top left corner pocket. Also possible to go towards the rail, play with left spin and come out, or draw directly back for the 9 in the side. She chose the first option and she got nicely on this 9 ball. She's been executing a lot better this second set than in the first set. Some early nerves. This 10 ball to go on the hill. This second set.
We have another game coming up straight after this one. Predator Garcia against Mo McConnell. That is coming up midday, or as close to it as time allows. In it goes. 3-0.
And Naomi Williams in trouble.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Brittany will just put a little bit more into this break now, make a ball and run out to finish it off. Now, I see you've got your shorts on today. It was pretty cold in here yesterday, so I've come dressed in my long pants today. Yeah, and now you've switched to shorts today. How are you feeling today? Is it a little bit cooler?
You know, now I'll go to the gym. My blood circulation's a lot better, so I can handle the cold, you know. And
here we go. We're never going to hear the last of this about the gym, are we? Now, the coldest ever recorded temperature in Red Deer, -50.
Oh boy.
What about that? December 1924.
Well, I'd rather not.
Makes me cold just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a hot break from Bryant.
One is going towards the corner, but
didn't really put much into that one. Shot on the 1 then.
And does the 2 go past the 5? I'm not sure if it goes. Let's see, from this view it looks like it doesn't go. Maybe if you play real soft, it might slide in.
I think it does, you know. I think it will go. That's an uneducated guess. Well, obviously doesn't, because she's played, well, I don't know what she's played.
Well, she might have tried to go to the center of the table to play a nice safety on the 2 ball. But she overhit that one, and now she's playing pretty fast too, so I can see a little give up in her.
Words right out of my mouth. It looks like the writing's on the wall. Yeah, and she hasn't had the best of days, but you know, this girl can play. You don't become 13-time national champion if you can't play this game. So maybe it's one of those matches that just meant so much to both. Going for this top right. Oh! Wow, I was just going to say, Brittany is gaining confidence with every miss from her opponent, and she's scratching the side. So
yeah, not sure if she was trying to go into the rail and come out, or she was trying to bump the 8.
I think she was trying to bump him. Yeah. Now then, is there any fight left in Naomi? It looked like she'd given up, but will that give her just a little bit of a boost? You know, this could go to a shootout, and if it does go to a shootout, it's again anyone. So there's still that pressure, you know. This format is interesting, Tim.
Doesn't
never
have to be
over. Never over.
That's a little straight on this 5 ball. I would have liked to have a little angle to go off the rail in between the 6 and the 10. In this case, I think I would like to play the 2 rails forward, go long rail, short rail, to at least get straight on the 6. You know, I don't like to have a big angle on this 6 to the side.
Played it nicely.
still in control.
That was actually a really nice stroke she put on that. Is it too little too late?
She decided to slow roll this cue ball. I expected her to play a little stun to go to the center of the table to have some angle to work with on this 7. She's pretty straight here.
Just keep down. And again,
Now
that little jerk. He tried to put something into the cue ball instead of just stroking through to the 7.
And it was tough. I think she was pretty straight. And she tried to create this angle with the cue ball to go. And that's how she hung the 7.
It's a short, stabby little action.
Like I said earlier, usually people miss balls because they try to create an angle which is not there.
You see, left striking.
Go 3 rails, a little firm.
That's
But it worked out nice.
a routine shot there, beautifully played. Now just stop the cue ball. And Brittany, you are
might
in
choose to draw back just a little bit.
the last 16.
And then go 3 rails around or draw back. I always like to go forward because I like natural. Some players always like to play the short ways and put a lot of draw on everything. But
I've done it a little bit.
She did well on this 10 ball too. In the end, claiming a pretty comfortable win here on the TV table for Brittany Bryant. This 10 ball for the win.
Just to remind you, we will be coming up with another match very, very soon.
Yeah, and just make sure you stay with us. Our next match will be at 12, and it will be Roper Garcia versus McConnell. So stay with us, and we'll be back. Thank you.